So this is going to be a take two on recording what was the cards for the forecast last night, because what happened was we recorded it and my sound didn't record very well. Like, you couldn't really hear me. You'd have to put me on a ghetto blaster to hear me properly. So let me quickly run through what the cards were last night. So we got the throat chakra. Let's talk about the energy this week of having to bring your spirit physically into yourself, into your energy, bring it into your body, so that you can feel, because your body can be an indicator of where you're at. If you've got any spiritual blockages, a lot of illnesses we have is dis-ease of the spirit, and the dis-ease of the spirit can cause disease in the body. So sometimes we have to be in our body to see where our spirit's at and where our body is at this time, because in this ascension process, our body is as important, because it's because a people's body is becoming less dense, a lighter body. Some people say we're developing a crystalline body. So you've got to be able to feel where you're at. And as we said in the reading last night, there's a feeling that for a lot of the collective, as we connect together in our oneness, there's a like collective kundalini type of energy going on. So you might feel things going on at different points in your spine and where your root chakra is. You might feel things going on by your throat. You might feel pressure in your third eye. You might have different places where the kundalini rises. You might feel very like fire. Might feel like burning up your back. Well, it all manifests differently for people, and if you've got any chakras that are out, it may get a bit stuck, which manifests as a physical feeling. So you need to be in your body, so that your body and your spirit can have that synergy to ascend together and then connect to Gaia, because Gaia is ascending, and we are. To ascend with Gaia, we have to be in alignment with her and in alignment with her energy. The next card was anxiety, because when you need to get yourself into a routine of getting into your body and grounding your body. You can dance. Anything that's in your feet and legs is your root chakra. Anything like then in your hips and stuff, that's gyrating and stuff, that's your sacral chakra, the divine feminine as well. So get yourself dancing, moving, dirty wine if you want, whatever. Like, just get yourself in that movement, because if you don't, you won't. What is manifesting as ascension symptoms may come across as anxious feelings for you. You may feel like you can't breathe properly, or your chest hurts a bit, or you're getting headaches and stuff, and you might think you got some form of anxiety, when really it's part of the ascension symptoms, because the ascension symptoms in 2021 are a lot stronger. 2020s were strong too, let me tell you. Broken heart, to do with having to release the old you that is no longer in alignment with your journey. A lot of people having to say goodbye to the old selves. I'm having to, my friends are having to release that person who was still locked into this matrix. My son started calling me during me recording, and my phone was on Do Not Disturb, and it still let the phone call come through. So what I was saying for the final card is releasing that that person who people have expectations of you. Still being that person who turns up, that person that maybe the party animal's gone, maybe the person who can always be there for people is gone, because your role in this ascension now may be for you to journey inside yourself a lot and divine messages for the collective. It might not be to be in big social groups, but what we've got to get to a point of releasing guilt to do with the relationships that have to go because of what your role may be and why you came here at this point. So the feeling of the broken heart is the that collective funeral for different energy that has to be released. The broken heartedness is like what's the word, when you like mourning, and the loss of the relationships and friendships that you maybe once held dear. That doesn't mean you don't love the people anymore. It just means that you're no longer in alignment with each other, and you can't vibe with them no more. You know, as they say, vibe with your tribe. Well, people are starting to know who their real spiritual tribe is now, not just who their friendship group, and sometimes relatives as well. You won't vibe with some relatives anymore either. But it's just accepting that and releasing it. Well, hopefully I'll be able to stitch this all together, and hopefully it made coherent sense. But as I said, this was recorded because the forecast, my bit was low on the video last night, so I wanted to make it clear what the energy of the forecast for this week is. We'll be back on Sunday and Instagram, on my Instagram, Oracle_Sophia, with Epiphany of Divinity, 7:30, to do the weekly forecast for the following week, which will be, so that will be on the 25th of April. Oh yeah, and I forgot, on my guys kept giving me the 22nd of April to say there's going to be a shift of energy, and I think that's because we're moving from Aries into Taurus, and Taurus is going to be a totally different feeling to Aries. Aries has had to be the tough go-getter, the like just making things happen, making tough decisions. That there's been a right energy of like really setting yourself up for where you need to be, really being quite so honest with yourself and honest with other people. As we move into Taurus, it's we're starting to like get into where we need to be. There's a type of rebirth. We come into the number 9. I keep feeling the number 9. There's a completion. The collective has completed a cycle, and we have to all make a jump together, like the Fool at the beginning of the tarot pack. We have to take a leap of faith together and trust that we'll land. This is all part of the ascension process. So there's a lot of trust and truth and everything. That's the energy of now. So I will speak to you all soon. My readings are still on offer. If you look on my website, www.sophiarowe.co.uk, I've got readings on offer. I'll start my tarot class soon. The tarot workshop that was Saturday was successful. The people who attended were really happy, had a good time, and the course will be even better. And it's at the very low cost of £50 for 4 weekly sessions, and I'll go through the whole way of learning to read the tarot intuitively, but also give you the standard meanings. But you get to practice how to read the tarot, practice on each other, and so before you know it, you could be a professional tarot reader too. Have a lovely day. Namaste.